Welcome to Philippine-Canadian Enquirer's Daily News Roundup, brought to you by CanadianEnquirer.net, your only Filipino-Canadian daily news portal. I'm Roque, and here are stories making headlines today. Duterte warns UN rapporteur, investigate me and I will slap you. President Rodrigo Duterte snapped anew the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Extrajudicial, Summary or Arbitrary Executions, Agnes Callamard. Infuriated, Duterte threatened to slap Callamard if she would pursue an investigation against him in relation to his war on drugs. Quote, "If you will investigate me, I will slap you," unquote, Duterte said. Duterte recalled when Callamard brought a doctor who said that the use of drugs is harmless, stressing that such claims were contrary to UN's International Narcotics Control Board report, which states that methamphetamine or shabu, when used, sometimes triggers aggressive, violent, and bizarre behavior among users. He questioned how can he get a fair investigation if Callamard herself doesn't even read the publications of her mother organizations, the United Nations. Duterte added that if the UN would try to jail him for extrajudicial killings, he will slap them with its own report. De Lima slams Roque, calls him political manipulator. Detained Senator Laila De Lima tagged the newly appointed presidential spokesperson Harry Roque as propaganda artist, political manipulator of President Rodrigo Duterte. In a statement issued on Friday, De Lima said that Roque is greasing the media with pandesal and appearing to take their side against his fellow propaganda artist, Asik Mocha Uzon, and it is his strategy of twisting the truth, just as he is tasked to do. Quote, "But that is all that he is doing. He is attempting to bend reality to his will, like the good little propaganda artist and political manipulator that his principal wants him to be," unquote, De Lima said. Moreover, De Lima recalled that Roque was the head of the slut-shaming spectacle and despicable treatment she experienced at the hands of members of the House of Representatives last 2016, citing how Roque pretends to care by wishing her well, but feels otherwise. De Lima said that the recent moves of Roque, a known human rights lawyer, prove that he is a great disappointment to the human rights movement. Trudeau in no rush to sign new TPP, officials say Canada wants to buy time. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is expanding in his concerns about the Trans-Pacific Partnership as more details emerged about why his government might avoid locking itself into the agreement when the treaty's partners meet this week in Vietnam. The 11 remaining TPP economies, including Canada, have been trying to salvage the deal following U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to withdraw from it earlier this year. He says Canada is in no hurry to sign on and won't be pressed into doing so before making sure it's the right decision. There has been speculation of late that some kind of deal in the Trans-Pacific Partnership could be within reach in Da Nang. Quote, "We're not going to sign a deal just because we feel pressured into signing a deal. We're going to make sure that it's right for Canada and it's right for the world," unquote, Trudeau said. Trudeau, who insisted he's a strong supporter of free trade as long as it benefits everyone, also gave a lengthy explanation on why the updated TPP should contain a more robust protection for culture through exemptions. Quote, "Culture is more than just an economic good," unquote, he said. Quote, "When you look at culture as just another economic box to be ticked off or filled, you're not understanding how important it is in shaping the identity of a community and of a country," unquote. Behind the scenes, Canada doesn't want to charge ahead and sign the deal Friday just because the leaders have all gathered in one spot, said a senior government official who spoke on condition of anonymity. One reason why Canada wants more time is because of the still unknown outcome of the renegotiation of the North American Free Trade Agreement, the official said. That wraps up our news here on PZI Daily News Roundup. Thank you for joining us. For more news stories, visit our website at www.canadianenquirer.net.